had finished packing and was ready to leave when I saw the long-absent Jackson standing in the doorway, holding Bonnie's hand. His eyes were bloodshot. He gripped a folder, looking visibly tense. He signed to me, "Is it true, Quinn? This says you're going to teach in the Seru Plateau." The folder in Jackson's hand felt like a bomb ready to detonate the fragile calm I'd meticulously maintained. I stood frozen, my packed suitcase behind me, its zipper still slightly ajar, proof of my impending escape that I'd foolishly left in plain sight. Bonnie clung to his side, her small face etched with confusion, as if she couldn't understand why her father's hands were shaking or why the air had turned so thick with tension. I didn't bother pretending to be confused. There was no use anymore. I crossed my arms over my chest, my voice steady despite the ache in my throat. "Yes, it's true." Jackson's eyes widened. He dropped the folder, its pages spilling open onto the floor, printouts of my application to the Seru Plateau teaching program, my flight itinerary, the confirmation email for my accommodation. He knelt down, scrambling to gather them, as if holding onto those pieces of paper could somehow make the truth disappear. When he looked up again, his face was pale, his hands still signing frantically even though he knew I could hear him now. Why would you do that? Did I do something wrong? Was it Cassidy?" Bonnie let out a sharp gasp. "Mommy can hear?" She pulled away from Jackson, staring at me with a mix of shock and betrayal. "You've been faking this whole time?" I didn't answer her. My gaze stayed fixed on Jackson. "You made a deal, Jackson. Do you remember? Whoever betrays first disappears from the other's life. You betrayed me, so I'm leaving." "Betrayal?" He stood up, his voice rising. "I never betrayed you. Cassidy and I, 2 days ago, in the room next to the main bedroom." I cut him off, repeating Cassidy's words from the party. "I heard you. I heard all of you. Your friends, Bonnie, Cassidy, everyone knew except me. You all laughed about it. You said I'd never find out because I was deaf." Jackson's face crumpled. He took a step toward me, but I stepped back, shaking my head. Don't come near me. Quinn, please," he begged, his voice cracking. "That was a mistake. I was drunk. I was stupid." "Drunk? Stupid?" I laughed, a cold, bitter sound. "You're having a baby with her, Jackson. That's not a mistake. That's a choice. And you chose her over me, over us." Bonnie started crying. "Stop it. You're making Daddy sad. Mommy Cassie is nice. She buys me toys and takes me to the park. You never do anything fun with me." Her words felt like a knife to the heart. I'd spent years trying to connect with her, learning sign language so I could talk to her, reading her bedtime stories even when she'd turn away, cooking her favorite meals even when she'd refuse to eat them. But it had never been enough. Not when Cassidy was there, showering her with gifts and attention, turning her against me. "I tried, Bonnie," I said softly. "I always tried." "You never tried," she screamed. "You're deaf. You're useless. I want Mommy Cassie, not you." Jackson pulled her into his arms, shushing her, but he didn't correct her. He just held her, his eyes never leaving mine, filled with guilt and desperation. "Quinn, I'll end it with Cassidy. Right now. I'll tell her it's over. I'll make her leave. Just don't go. Please. I can't lose you." "It's too late," I said. "You should have thought about that before you cheated on me, before you let her into our lives, before you let everyone mock me behind my back." I turned to grab my